Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see how the Holbein color pencils behave on black paper. So, without further ado, let's get started! In particular, today we are going to talk about this 12 classic set from Holbein. It is super elegant, and when you take off the cardboard cover, actually you will find this amazing metallic box with the Holbein brand name embossed on it, and this is looking so elegant. Then, first thing that you find when you open the box is the leaflet. It contains the color list of the 150 different colors that the brand has, and you can find all the properties of each color. And in the color list you can find all the different characteristics, like for example the light fastness of these pencils. And in the back you can find the legend that will explain you what symbols means. These pencils are oil-based pencils. In the 12 set in particular, you can see that there is a black and white, all primaries color, and some other very useful classic light and dark color. And I think that blending them together you can almost do everything with this set. But actually in the art shop I also bought some singles color because I wanted to try out some pastel colors from the brand that are quite famous. And actually I wanted also to buy some colors that I missed in my color pencils collection. So here, for example, this wonderful warm light gray that I didn't have in my other collections. Speaking about the design of the pencils, I really like them. Actually, I love how elegant they look. You can find the name of the color on each pencil, the code of the color, and also the light fastness value that is represented by stars. So today I decided to try them out on black paper, so I will use my sketchbook. It is from the brand Sakura and it is a square size sketchbook. The pages are very thin in this sketchbook, but I know how other brands work on that, and I love especially using caran d'age on this sketchbook for my drawing. First thing that I will do is to swatch out all the colors that I have to see how they show up on black paper. And as you can see here, some colors are very vibrant, but some others actually are a little bit lost and desaturated on the black paper. You can't have a proper idea of the color. For example, the cream is one and all the grays are very similar, also some of the light blues. But I prevent that to stop me to doing my drawing, so I just decided to proceed and see how actually the color behave on paper when blend together and also when they are layering on top of each other. So I will start with an initial sketch and I will use the white charcoal and an eraser. Actually, I just draw the silhouette of my subject, and today I'm going to do a jellyfish because I want something very colorful to draw, so I can use the highest number of colors. The first thing that I notice is that the first two colors that I use layer up very well on paper. But immediately when I took the warm dark gray, I noticed that the dark color didn't layer up very well and it wasn't homogeneous actually. Another thing that I noticed is that the yellow and the orange color that show up really well when I'm using my caran d'age color pencil, actually they were a little bit lost on black paper in this case. I also tried out the black, and I have to say that all the colors were quite soft while I was using them, but the black one was the opposite. and didn't blend at all on the paper and with others' color. It was not a uniform kind of result that I obtained with dark gray and dark black. While I was proceeding with all the other light color, aside from the fact that, for example, the creamy color seems almost white and it was very desaturated on paper, I quite like how they blend together and actually how they layer up on paper. It was quite difficult to distinguish some light blues and light greens, but the final result was not so bad. I did also some shadows with the blue color, and I have to say that the blue color works very well on this paper. And also this kind of teal, dark teal color works very well on paper too. Every time that I use light blue or light green colors, actually I can't really distinguish them, so I didn't obtain exactly the result that I like. I quite like the white though, it shows up on paper so well, and I would prefer this white also over the Caran-d'Ache color. As a final touch, I decided to add some white details with my Jelly Roll pen from Sakura in white. And that's it, guys. These were my first impressions about this color on black paper. I have to say that in this case I got a general idea of the color, but actually I want to try them out on my sketchbook on white paper, where I know that, for example, my Caran-d'Ache or Prismacolor works very well. As I said, there were some colors that works very well and were very vibrant, and some others that actually didn't work so great or didn't work as, for example, my Caran-d'Ache color pencil works on this paper. But I also looking forward to know your opinion about these color pencils. Please let me know in a comment below if you ever tried them on black paper and what do you think in general about the performance of this specific brand. So, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If so, please give a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to don't miss any other content. See you next time. Moi moi!